What are the 3 best books on confidence this year? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Sam, and I want to make self-growth normal. If you want to make self-growth normal, because I don't want to do it alone, then make sure to smash that like button. Very frighteningly long story short, I'm on vacation right now. I'm actually in Maine. It's my first 7-day vacation in what, like a decade? Something like that. And I'm here. I'm filming this on my phone because my camera took a dump. It's kind of in the process of maybe getting an estimate to be repaired. Anyway, so my camera is being repaired. It's gonna take a while. That's the main reason that I haven't uploaded a video in like a month. But in this video, I'm gonna talk about the 3 best books on confidence this year and how to build your confidence. The number 3 best book this year on building your confidence is The 5-Second Rule by Mel Robbins. This is a very notable work in self-help. The other 2, I would say, are newer, as they're not really as well known. Number 2 came out in 2015, this one 2017. I don't know if that matters, but 2017, like millions and millions of copies. Mel Robbins must be doing something right. The author has this very quirky, charming personality. It's definitely not natural, but a book about getting out of your own way and not hesitating to act on your own convictions is something where I'd expect whatever main strengths in the author's personality to be unnatural, if that makes sense. The 5-second rule essentially is where if you're scared of saying hello to a stranger, just something basic, something small, making a phone call, starting a workout, turning on a really cold shower, brushing your teeth, small things, big things, things that maybe even if you're not scared of doing them, you just don't feel like it. The 5-second rule is where you count down from 5 to 1 and then you say go in your head and then you do it. This actually works and it's effective because, very, very just like 30,000 feet, it shuts down the part of your brain that hesitate and shifts your focus toward a bias for action. If you haven't tried this out, please try it out. It does work. The actual rule, I would argue, is definitely better than the actual book. The book is still really good. She also goes over where, at least in the newer version, the audio version, she goes over where it applies to like dieting, fitness, relationships, a lot of different areas of life, professional development and the like. Some could call this a modern classic in the sense that maybe 12 Rules for Life by Jordan Peterson could be dubbed a classic, modern classic, because it was published so recently. I couldn't disagree. Remarkable book on building self-confidence and discipline. Surprisingly compassionate though. Highly recommend checking it out. Number 2 is Rejection Proof by Jia Zhang. This book isn't like others which teach similar lessons because it poses itself as some sort of a memoir. It has like memoir-like properties to it. It's more of what I would call like a thematic memoir or themed memoir or memoir with a theme. Theme-war. Rejection Proof is a theme-war, if you will, that focuses on, you guessed it, becoming, immune to rejection. A lot of this is, when I say building self-confidence, it's clear maybe in the first of these 2 that you're building it. You're building it from not having much at all. Or maybe you did, but a bunch of stuff happened and you repressed a lot of other stuff and you ended up with not that much. So it's about becoming immune to rejection, but it's also, there are certain things about this book that really struck me. One of them is that the author's story, it didn't, for me at least, end up where I expected it to end up. This guy is like this, in the beginning, he's this, I always wanted to be the next Bill Gates type of dreamer. He ended up failing very spectacularly and upwardly at that on a huge project that cost him basically all his money. And he was like, you know what? Because the thing that cost me the most money fundamentally was being rejected by like a huge investor. I'm just gonna spend the next 100 days getting amazing at rejection and getting rejected and handling it well. I'm gonna do things that I can only imagine people saying no to. And I'm gonna do these different things every day for 100 days. And I'm gonna post my experiences online, videos and blogs and whatnot for the world to see. It sounds fun, doesn't it? It sounds adventurous and crazy and exhilarating and scary at the same time. What happened from there? You're gonna have to check the book out to find out. I'm just kidding, I actually talk about that in my review. But the book is excellent at highlighting what it's like to not be afraid of trying new things and being yourself. And I think anyone who wants to get better with self-confidence can definitely learn something from it. Number 1, I'm actually a little bit surprised at why I gave this one number 1. Big Money Energy by Ryan Serhant. Came out earlier this year. BME to me is it's a confidence book disguised as a money book. It barely talks at all of thinking with a more money-conscious mindset. I make money all the time with no effort. I breathe money and money breathes me. It's not a money mindset book really at all. It also doesn't talk at all about finance and wealth building. The only money mindset that comes from BME is a side effect of the self-confidence that it teaches you through the author's tips on, well, confidence and his storytelling for sure. Yes, the stories are all personal and they revolve entirely around him, but they're damn good stories and they're damn well told. There's also like a lot of retrospective self-depreciation in this, I think I called it in the review. Like a surprising amount. His level of self-confidence is as staggeringly high as it does seem unnatural, but it's written in a way that states, although maybe not glaringly, you can do this too. You can do things of this size and bigger. This man sells $25 million real estate listings in New York and stuff. Isn't that insane? And he got basically with rosacea. Look up rosacea and tell me that's not a big deal. And his hair, by the way, went all gray when he was 16. As far as like insecurities that he has or had, there's so much more than that when he was younger, and how he got over that, what he told himself over the years. But other topics like how to dress with more confidence, how to budget your time like a CEO, budgets a company, how to take advantage of opportunity. The most inspiring thing to me about it is just the personal stories, how they're not really relatable, but listening to them, I almost felt like I was there with them, with him. And I don't say that often. A lot of reviews are like, "Gosh, this was so relatable. I felt like I was there with her." But like, I actually did feel like I was there with him. It's one of those rare books. So those are my 3 best books on building your self-confidence this year. Please let me know what you guys think in the comments. If there's anything I was missing, if there's anything you would change about the list. If you guys buy anything through the links in the description, then I get commission, which helps me build this channel and keep making these videos. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button so you can see all the stuff that we're putting on this channel. I mean, we're trying to make self-growth normal. It's not a small task, you know? And hitting the like button also helps build my self-confidence, like checking out these books. Maybe not as much, but it definitely helps. If you wanted to get a notification every time I drop a new video, then make sure to hit that notification bell. But other than that, I hope you guys stay safe, enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next video.